All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Common League Showdown on Rainbow Six Siege. We got a 1v1 for you today. A player from G3, the captain, in fact, has challenged THEChintzy, playing for DUBsquad, to a 1v1. It's going to be same Common League rules, except they are going to be playing secure since it is a 1v1. There's only one person on each team. Seems a little unfair to make them try to defend two bomb sites. Especially on our map picks today. THEChintzy from DUBsquad decided he wanted to play Fortress. So maybe he's got a little something up his sleeve. Burrito, by the way, who is the other member of G3, the captain, picked Cafe. So two, fairly large maps, decent sizes, for a 1v1. It's going to be an interesting game today. We'll see how that goes. Now, I have seemed to have lost my broadcast overlay on my main screen. Don't know where it went. But I can tell I'm streaming right now, or at least I hope I'm streaming right now. I'm kind of stuck if I wasn't. Moving now into the ban phase. Jackal ban, Twitch ban, and that Echo ban from DUBsquad. I mean, I feel like it's kind of a broken record at this point if I have to, to mention to you guys that DUBsquad likes to ban Echo. Their favorite ban, 100%, no doubt about it. And a Valk ban, a Valkyrie ban, and an Echo ban are killer for these two maps. As even a Jackal ban, because all three of those operators, I mean Twitch, yes, she is an intel gathering operator. All three of the other ones though, Jackal, Echo, and Valkyrie specifically specialize in that intel gathering, and against a 1v1 in such big maps where you're gonna have to do a roaming play, excellent choice for both teams to cut out those intel operators. Valkyrie though, especially gonna be a hit because you're not gonna know as a defender what's around those corners except for the default cams. And if THEChintzy, since it was his map pick here on Fortress, if he knows where all those default cams are, that's gonna leave Burrito blind, and that's intense. THEChintzy foregoing. Oh, I spoke too soon. Decided throwing me off as well as possibly his opponent with that 6-pick back to Habana from Habana. Moving in now to Burrito. It's gonna be a pretty easy game to cast. There's only two players. Let me know if you guys want to see more of the top-down perspective of the two players going against each other's, or going against each other. Or if you want me to spectate and switch between like a spectating view so you can get the angles. For now, I'm going to try to do a balance of both of those. So we'll see how that goes.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds
I'm
left
having a little bit
before
of trouble with
insertion.
my UI actually. It's not wanting to.
Attackers have
Let me
located the
switch
biohazard
people.
container. Move to its location and secure the
I
container.
wonder why. There it goes. So weird. Let's move now to our attacker, THEChintzy, running Habana. With that Type 89, he is running a suppressor. He's going to want to keep his location hidden, as he's not going to have any teammates to back him up. Not a bad idea. Running the breaching charges, he knows he's may have to do some soft wall destruction against his opponent. Pretty smart. He is also, of course, a hard breacher. So that's covered as well. Moving in now, he drones himself in as he moves through Old Tower. Let's switch to our defender, just hanging out under tower renovation stairs. Could be a good play for him, except THEChintzy didn't go that way. He went the other way on the opposite side of the building. He's going to recover that Kajmat mine there, his third and final. Doesn't need it now that he's not roaming there anymore. Or, excuse me, camping there. Ooh, coming dangerously close to each other right here. We could see a confrontation, except THEChintzy has rotated around, so maybe not for another couple seconds. Wow. How do they not see each other for so long? Excellent kill by Burrito, who just caught THEChintzy off guard right there. Ooh, it was that little bit of an edge that gave him the edge, pun intended. Burrito looks like he's going to Chanka, but that could just be him trying to force a 6-pick from the Chintzy, which, if that was his intention, we see worked. Chintzy switching to Lion. Lion was left unbanned. That is going to be... If Chintzy pulls off the timing with Lion, and what I mean by that is, if Burrito, our defender, is caught out roaming, and the Chintzy sets off one of those Lion shouts, Burrito is either... two things are going to happen. Burrito is either A, going to be forced to stand still, in which case the Chintzy, if he's closer to the objective than Burrito, will be able to gain zone control. If Chintzy drones out well and knows that there's no one on that zone. And B, he's going to have to move and try to get back to objective if he's that far away. In which case the Chintzy, again, if being closer to the objective than Burrito, will see that he's closer and could then gain zone control. And then there's the third option where Burrito is able to make it back, you know, before the Chintzy. In that case, it's going to be coming down to whether the Chintzy wants to pursue that kill from the intel or drone a little bit more, slow it down again, and try to get him with the second Lion shout. I think Jaeger just heard him enter. Gonna check cams. Not a bad idea. Chintzy a level down, being ever so cautious of these roamers. Burrito a level up. Chintzy gonna be moving up these central stairs. Not sure what he's checking for there. May have a confrontation coming in. Has been pinged by that camera. Burrito may get him in his back. Chintzy covering his retreat with the Lion shout. Not a bad tactic, however, it is going to use one of those utilities. Could be bad for him. Wants to not make as much noise as possible. Burrito pre-fired but gave his position away in the process. Could have been a bait though to get him to rotate. Will it work? Not so. Chintzy holding that position. Looks like he's going to try to move in with the Lion shout. Burrito forced to stay still. Chintzy flashing himself in. Might get caught in the back. Jaeger. Engagement here. It's going to come down to gun skill. Burrito taking a little bit of damage, but the Chintzy taking more. Chintzy is going to get downed by Jaeger. Jaeger with the BM. That's going to be G3's captain, Raging Burrito. Not always the greatest thing to be a captain and to hit BMs, but it is a 1v1 and one of the, you know, more fun matches that we put on, so. I think if this were a 5v5, it'd be a little bit different of a story. Excuse me, with that BM. If you're just tuning in, this is the Common League Showdown on Rainbow Six Siege. Raging Burrito, the captain of G3, has challenged the Chintzy to a 1v1. Chintzy is a player, permanent player for DUBsquad. The maps today are Fortress, that was DUBsquad's map pick, and Cafe, which obviously G3's. 6-pick being utilized from both teams. Burrito to Alibi from Clash. Chintzy from Thatcher to Sledge. You know, that's a good choice. I don't know that I'd run Thatcher solo in a 1v1 either. He doesn't have as much utility solo as someone like Sledge, who has, you know, both those frag grenades and that sledgehammer. So a good pick, I think, from the Chintzy, or a good switch rather. Some of you may ask, what were they thinking, picking such big maps in a 1v1? And as we see, you know, Burrito running roamers every single round. In, you know, Ella that first round, Jaeger just a minute ago, and now Alibi. So I think they're thinking that
Biohazard container located by attackers.
rather than
Move to its
picking
location.
an anchor and holding up on a small map, holding angles, they would want to test each other's gun skill, see each individual player how they react and such. And roaming is a pretty good way to do that. You catch enemies off guard, but sometimes you take on head-to-head confrontations, and it's up to you to win or lose those confrontations or retreat. If that's your style. Chintzy moving in now with Sledge, running that L8 5A2. Spots his enemy through a drone hole. Again, we are running secure just because it's easier for a 1v1. You don't have to guard 2 objectives. Let me know what maps you guys would have picked if you were challenged to 1v1. Oh, Chintzy taking shots on both those alibis. It is going to give away his position. I think he just got kind of startled there. Wanted to make sure. Be safe. Has not taken any damage, though, but could get rotated on right here. He did hear that blast. Threw a grenade to cover himself. Let me know if you guys want to see more perspective or more of this top-down. That grenade is going to force Burrito to rotate a little bit. Could return. Chintzy moving up now. May get shot in the back of Burrito. Has his timing right.
Attackers are securing the biocontainer.
It's going to come down to gun skill. It is a contested container. Ooh. Chintzy being spotted by that alibi could be detrimental, although he is still at 100 health. Oh, Burrito pre-firing and clipping right in the head. Watch this. That was a good shot by Burrito. He did have that intel because the Chintzy shot his alibi, or rather his Prisma. Well played, well played. That's going to be 3-0, moving into round 4 in favor of G3's captain. If you want to be in one of these matches yourselves, go ahead and follow us on Instagram or Twitter at CL_showdown. Send us a DM if you want to have a full 5-stack, or if you just want to play yourself. We'll need your gamer tag and the gamer tags of all your team members, as well as your team name. I will remind you guys that this is the Common League and it is an official platform, so we will need that to be appropriate. PG, you know, gotta keep it safe for all audiences. If you want announcements on when we're going live with these matches, once again, follow us on either Instagram or Twitter. We post it there. And if you want to catch any of these other games that have been played that you've missed, or if you've missed the first half or beginning of this game, it'll be posted to our YouTube channel, Common League Showdown, maybe 1 or 2 days after they air live, depending on the editing load. If it's a 5 stack, it's maybe a little bit longer than a 1v1 or something like that, so it depends. But we try to get out as soon as possible while maintaining a certain level of quality for you guys. Burrito gonna go that objective that he did the first, I believe, defense, where he got Chintzy over here in that bathroom. I believe that was a bathroom. I don't know this map as well as some others.
Move to its location.
Oh, excuse me. Let's move now to Chintzy. Is running Finca with that Spear 308. I don't think the Spear 308 is the choice here. Just in my opinion, you have that Finca LMG, called the Finca LMG because it's the clear, choice, I would think. The Spear, not a great gun, especially when going up against maybe Ella with that Scorpion. Ooh, an engagement taking here. We'll see if Burrito can get another head tap. Finca has taken a little damage. Gonna Finca boost, moving in on the objective. Looks like the Chintzy's just going for those contested objectives, gonna force his enemy to head-to-head confrontation. Oh, Finca boost right as his enemy shows through the door, and that is gonna put his hands off of his gun. He won't be ADS'd and takes the L because of it. Oh, unfortunate timing there for the Chintzy. I think that's maybe the second time he's died due to unfortunate timing. That first being when he shot that Prisma a minute ago, so that location was given to his enemy. Unfortunate. Not a bad idea to Finca boost when you know you're about to get into an engagement, but I think just a second earlier would have been, would have been good for the Chintzy. Would have been perfect. Burrito running Legion now. Those goos are a good idea. They don't have Valkyrie. It is banned, but those goos placed strategically could either funnel his attacker through a certain hallway or something, or they could indicate where that attacker is pushing from. However, Burrito's going Clash. Looks like he maybe just wants a more head-to-head approach. Also totally fine. Clash is a little bit more viable as a solo roamer now that she has that fully automatic submachine gun instead of being locked on the burst fire mode. The shield switch to the SMG time is a little bit, slow still, and so you'll probably have to dip into a room or down some stairs or just behind a wall that is not a soft wall in order to switch from your shield to that SPS. In which case, not a terrible trade-off, I think, for the full auto, and the utility of Clash herself. One of the weakest operators before that buff. I don't know about now. We haven't seen the win-loss deltas yet from this new season, obviously, from the Pro League. So I guess we'll just have to see how she turns out when the next season of Pro League comes out. We did just have that 6 Invitational. THEChintzy taking a few shots to get that camera. Congratulations to G2 in the Pro League for taking home the dub once again. We'll see if their team here in the Common League that has their namesake, or sort of a nod, I suppose, to their name, will be able to take the dub in this 1v1. Let me know what you guys think. Burrito has opened up that door. Looks like she's going for that peek outside. Or he, rather. My bad. Wonder here if we're going to see the THEChintzy droning himself in at all. It looks like he feels pretty safe going through these stairs here. Did just use a diversion charge to draw Burrito away from the objective, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. Burrito is pretty set in his position here. A good tactic by the THEChintzy for sure. In a 1v1, you're going to want to keep that opponent away from the objective. He did just drone. I don't know if you guys saw that light up. Ooh, Burrito has spotted him around the corner. THEChintzy rotating away. Burrito saying, "No, sir, I have this locked down." THEChintzy rotating around through briefing room. There is that barbed wire he's gonna have to deal with. Just the he missed the first knife and he is tested. It would be smart of him to push that Clash while she has her shield up, because she's pretty defenseless while that shield is up, especially in a 1v1. And as soon as she switches that shield to her back, you're gonna be able to see it, but not if you don't push her, as seen. Burrito taking another win for another round. Taking good shots. I think, yeah, THEChintzy could have had that in the bag for sure. He just needed to push that Clash when she had her shield up. I don't know why he thought going around and putting a breaching charge there was a better option. Not the best strategy coming in from him, excuse me, but I don't know. Maybe he had a plan and just wasn't able to execute it. We don't know quite. Let me know what you guys think his plan could have been, because personally, I have no idea. It is match point now, 5-0 in favor of G3's captain, Burrito. THEChintzy's going to have to pull something out of a hat here and for real, come back if he is going to be able to stay in this game. There is a map after this, of course. That's going to be Cafe, but that was Burrito's map pick, so I'm expecting to see some heavy plays there. We'll have to see how that goes. THEChintzy looks like he's going Cav, but decides Frost is more his speed. Burrito pretty happy with that Ash play. Looks like he thinks that he can beat the THEChintzy on gun skill alone. As we all know, we'll have to say farewell to Ash's ACOG here coming up. Burrito getting the last taste of Ash with that ACOG before it will be removed and sent to ACOG heaven with her friends Jaeger and Bandit. If you're just tuning in, this is the Common League Showdown on Rainbow Six Siege, a 1v1 Burrito, captain of G3, has challenged THEChintzy, a permanent player on DUBsquad, to a 1v1. The maps are Fortress, as we're playing now. In match point, 5-0 in favor of G3. Our second map will be Cafe. Burrito chose Cafe, and THEChintzy chose Fortress. So THEChintzy taking a pretty bad loss right here if he loses this round on his own map pick. Not something you want to see every day. It's certainly not something we see every day, but here we are. It is what it is. THEChintzy has those frost mats placed. Was that outside the door? Let's take a look at that. No, that's inside. Okay. Oh, taking shots through the drone hole and will actually die because of it. Got down to get on cams, and that R4C just did enough damage to take him out through that drone hole. Unfortunate timing once again for the THEChintzy. Just laying down there right as Burrito checked it. 5-0 victory, or excuse me, 6-0 flawless victory for Burrito, captain of G3. Moving now into our second map of this matchup. Gonna be Cafe. Hopefully THEChintzy can bring it back and go for a tie break. But again, this new map is Burrito's map pick, so we'll have to see. And Ash has been banned, and that was by DUBsquad. Looks like he doesn't want to get killed in the drone hole once again. Not too keen on that happening ever again. A lion ban from G3. Looks like they didn't like the THEChintzy's play with that last time. Also a pretty good ban in general. You're going to want lion off the table. But if you paid attention to some of the announcements during the 6th Invitational, you'll know Lion is getting a rework, as well as some of the other operators, namely Mute and Dokebi, and how they interact with each other. You guys can do a little research on that yourselves. The Lion, though, however, it's shortening the countdown time and the activation time of his EE1D charge, and instead of showing the outline of the player, it'll just be pings like either Alibi or Jackal, so it won't actually show you which operator is which. It'll just ping them, and I think it only lasts for like 2 seconds now. It's like 2-second countdown, 2-second activation, and then it's over, and he only gets 2 of them. So a nerf, to say the least. However, I think it's a welcome rework by the community, especially in the Pro League, controversial as it is. And so we may be seeing Lion coming back to the Pro League more and more. Let me know what you guys think of that. I, for one, enjoyed. I love playing Lion. He's my favorite operator. I enjoy the way his utility is, but I think I enjoy it because it is so strong. Because without a doubt, it is strong. So let me know what you guys think about that. I sort of welcome the rework. I think it'll be easier for new players to handle, and that's what we're all about here at Common League Showdown. Is building a community and helping that community grow in a healthy and safe way, while also remaining competitive and having some fun. All right, that's enough of my little ramble. Let's move into the match. THEChintzy running Clash. Looks like he wants to not counteract, but give Burrito a taste of his own medicine here. Burrito running Sledge. Burrito checking all the objectives. This is his map pick. THEChintzy looking pretty happy with his reinforcements there. He's got one over here on this southern wall and another over here on the north wall. Not gonna do too much for him here in this objective, just because as we see he's sort of boxed in by soft walls. Move to our attacker over here. Gonna be up on top of that park, sort of gazebo covering on the south side. Check Checking all his entryways, making sure he's not gonna get spawn peeked. That would kind of suck. Gonna go on cafe rooftop, getting a nice little angle on top of those ventilation shafts. Gonna check and see if anyone's there. He does have a drone inside, right on that spot, so it could have been useful intel for sure had THEChintzy been up there. THEChintzy though, just hanging out in objective with that gun out, not doing any specific roaming, just sort of an anchor play. Burrito going vertical, spots the clash. Ooh, that could have been a good strategy. I don't think the THEChintzy quite knew where that came from. Nope. Checking the hatch, making sure in case it does get sledged out, he will be right there waiting. Taking some shots from the stairs. We have an engagement here. A good angle that we see. I actually haven't seen that before. Angle right into that objective room by Burrito. Always good to see in the common league. THEChintzy has switched to his gun. Burrito, I think, heard it. He's got his sights up. Running the ACOG with on sledge. He could totally take zone control from the THEChintzy right here, which is exactly what he's doing. Oh, THEChintzy moved back.
Attackers have found the biohazard container. Attackers.
THEChintzy getting so close, switching back. Excellent try though, turning around, blocking. Look at this, blocking all those bullets with his shield, but turns around and gets slapped right in the face by Burrito. A pretty good strategy coming in from the THEChintzy. I think he was baiting the knife, which is why he got so close, so that while Burrito was in the knife animation, he could turn around, switch to his gun, turn around again, and take him out. Good try. Execution was a little flimsy, as we saw. He did take the L there. Round 1, going to G3. Feel free to use that for those of you Clash mains out there, if any, or if you guys just play Clash. Maybe even that might even help you play Clash a little more if you want to try that. Burrito, 6-picking from Fuse to Blitz. Blitz has been left unbanned, and he is in the game. So here we go. THEChintzy going to Legion. I wonder if that's going to slow that Blitz down more than a Frost would. I mean, the Frost could just, spot those a Blitz could just spot those Frost mats and take them out. But the Legion's a little bit different story. And he's not going to be able to sprint while those Legions are active. THEChintzy, of course, not knowing he switched to Blitz, but could be an accidental advantage for him. Going upstairs, looks like he's going to reinforce the hatches, deny some of that vertical control. Smart play. Doesn't want what happened last time to happen again in regards to that floor being busted through.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go.
He is now defending the train. Is that train museum? Yeah, train museum. Let's move now to our attacker. Burrito running Blitz with that nice, I believe that's the Pro League shield. Perhaps not, maybe just a regular shield skin. I don't think I've seen the Pro League skin for Blitz in a long time. Let me know what your guys' favorite Pro League skin, or if it's a Pro League team skin, or your skin in general, and for which operator. I myself think Lion looks pretty dapper with his Pro League outfit. Blitz moving in. Looks like he's checking for any of those Legions. Oh, shooting through the wall. He did hear the THEChintzy barricading. Making sure to keep his hand on the right side of that wall there as to not take any damage. Gonna take that Legion out. And the other he did spot too. Pretty good plays on his part. Taking some damage to the THEChintzy. Is that a flash? That was a smoke. Gonna cover his entrance here. I think the THEChintzy still knows where he is. That shield is pretty loud. Taking out some more Legions. That's gonna help him rush. Let's go now to THEChintzy. Looks scared and takes the L, trying to get those impact grenades off, but just couldn't do it. I think having his gun out would have been a better strategy here, since he did not, wasn't able to shoot The impacts are a pretty good idea, maybe for a Montane, but when it's a 1v1 blitz, you don't want that blitz rushing at you and catching you with your gun down. That's never a good idea. I think Chintzy's playing a little bit too much like this isn't a 1v1. Do you know what I mean? He's a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical, which is perfectly fine and great, in fact, if you're playing with a team that can back you up while you're doing that. But in a 1v1, it's a little bit too slow, especially if your opponent is focusing their attacks on those, hard rushes, those not necessarily precise coordinated attacks, but more just those overpowering, I'm going to fluster you, get in your face kind of attacks, as Burrito is doing. And that's given him the edge so far. The Chintzy's going to have to change up his play style if he wants to make a comeback, I think.
Attackers need to locate the biohazard container.
Chintzy now defending Cigar Lounge as Ela. He is running that shotgun. A lot of people don't feel too afraid to run the shotgun with Ela since she's a 3-speed. And she has that impressive pistol with that fantastic sight. My favorite sight for any pistol. Obviously, pistols don't get sights very often. And so I think it's pretty good.
10 seconds remaining.
Especially the level of clearance that little frame around the gun. If you guys have ever used Ela or Zofia, you'll know what I'm talking about. It has that little frame around so you can still see quite a bit. Moving now to Burrito. We've been on Burrito here for a second, running Finka with that Finka shotgun, not running either. Ooh, may get the Chintzy on the spawn peak. He does indeed, taking that easy round 3 for himself. Bad timing for the Chintzy. If he wanted to spawn peek, he should have set it up a little bit earlier. It did give Burrito a little bit of a heads up after that window broke to pre-fire, as we just saw, and the Chintzy took the L. I don't know why he peeked it as soon as he started hearing bullets coming in. Maybe he thought he can catch him between a duck back or a reload or something. Bad timing. It is what it is. Burrito running Twitch, gonna take out some utility. Oh, or a buck. Chintzy now seeing the castle play come out. This is something I've seen from him before in some of these matchups. I think when he's down and he gets a little bit flustered and his team, or not his team, rather, his opponent does those aggressive heavy pushes, he runs an operator like Frost or Legion or eventually Castle to try to slow them down quite a bit. Burrito is going Twitch, and that, it may work out. He's, Twitch,
Attackers need to locate the biohazard container.
I believe, has breaching charges, if I'm not mistaken. And he is running them. He does get 3, so that could counter Castle, but it's going to take more time to place. Potentially leaving him vulnerable for things like under the door shots or a flank around. Let's go check out where the Chintzy is putting these castles. Got one on the north and east mining room wall. I wonder if he'll castle that window or if he'll castle the door. He already castled the door into that dining room. Taking out the Twitch drone after taking just a little bit of damage. That's going to put him down to, I believe, 80.
Biohazard container located by attackers. Move to its location.
Moving now to our attacker, Twitch, once again checking those windows, making sure he pre-fires the spawn peaks. Could get another kill in his mind. However, the Chintzy just laying down an objective, as we can see there. Burrito pushing up this west side bakery wall. It's pretty common in the common league or in the pro league even to get a couple, if not even just one player down here where the Twitch just entered. He is gonna have time to put that breaching charge down. I think Chintzy hears it. Oh, taking some shots and landing a couple of those pellets onto Burrito. And just timing wise, Burrito again peeks a window and just catches Chintzy off guard. Almost a good play by Chintzy shooting through that wall. He could have nailed him with some pretty severe hits. Good aim coming from Burrito as well. That high sensitivity is not slowing him down. Moving now into round 5. It's up 4-0 by G3. Not looking too good for Chintzy here at all. We're about to be match point. if Burrito wins, THEChintzy really needs to make a decision here. Am I going to switch up my playstyle, or am I going to keep doing the same old thing? And he is running castle, so that could give us our answer early. If he wins round 5, if he wins this round, he could go to attack. He will go to attacking, in which case he could make a comeback. Burrito switching from Blitz to Glass. Glass does not get breaching charges, and I don't think he actually shoots through castles anymore.
Attackers need to locate the biohazard container.
Could be good for the THEChintzy if he can, hide from those angles and stop a rush. Glass also getting a rework coming up pretty soon. They're making it so that it's still Glass, except you don't. I don't know if you guys have seen, but you can't. Your scope doesn't like highlight people anymore in that yellow or orange tint. Whether through smoke or not through smoke, when you're moving. And so once you stop moving, it re-highlights them through smoke, and they're on. So more of a hold position, hold an angle sniper role than a aggressive, opening fragger that he is now. So let me know what you think of that rework, whether you think it's a nerf or a welcome rework to you and the community. Getting the pistol out, gonna get a little bit of a speed increase moving in once again on this west bakery wall. Let's check out from the THEChintzy's perspective this time. Is running that M1 or M1014 shotgun with the impacts, maybe going for a, excuse me, voice crack, maybe going for a rotation play, but he doesn't seem like it. Looks like he just wants to anchor and slow down his opponent. Glaz getting the intel, peeking the window, knows he's safe, move in, taking shots just above that little objective box. Once again through the wall. THEChintzy is safe behind that metal train wall though. Yep, no, ooh, could get another drone hole play. No breaching charges coming in from Glass. He's gonna have to do the standard 12 bunts to a castle in order to shoot, or excuse me, to break it down. Trying to get a nice little peek hole going on. THEChintzy just hanging out in train, trying to wait out the clock. There is only a minute 38 left. If he peeks, it could be bad for him. Since that Glass will be able to see him easier, much easier in fact, than the THEChintzy. THEChintzy also running that shotgun, not the best for long engagements. Burrito just trying to get some sneaky plays on some of these bullet holes or under the door. Looks like he's trying to avoid punching the castle wall for a couple seconds. THEChintzy rotating back is going to take a couple hits, put him down below half health. Not a great idea. Oh, THEChintzy through the wall. He knows that Glass was trying to punch through it. A good, excellent play by the THEChintzy. Watch this. This was choice. He knew exactly where he was, had that shotgun ready, used it to just blast through that wall and get the kill. Not a bad play. Moving into the, or excuse me, winning that 5th round for himself. It is now 4-1. Can the THEChintzy make a comeback? It's all, he's gonna have to win pretty aggressively from here on out if he wants a chance. He is now attacking, so he's gonna have to, have that level of either precision or aggression that's gonna give him the edge. Depends on how Burrito switches and plays as a defender.
Attackers need to find the biohazard container's location.
Burrito running dock, defending that train museum first. Shooting out a door. He is running the MP5. Let's go ahead and see. He does have an ACOG on it. MP5, not as strong after the nerf that they just got a couple weeks ago. Still, you're probably going to want to pick that over the P90, and especially the shotgun. A lot of people on Siege like to run shotguns. I do sometimes. I'll run them on someone like a Smoke or a Mute. Shotguns are good sometimes, but normally you'd want something that can put a little lead down range a little bit quicker than a shotgun.
Located by attackers. Move to its location.
Chintzy running blitz. He did 6-pick from Hibana. Looks like instead of precision, he'd rather have aggression. Doc could have spotted him on those cams. We're not for sure. Chintzy looks like instead of taking that head-on confrontation, would like to try to get zone control. May catch Doc on a flank here. Ooh, that could be fatal. Doc now has his. Yep, Chintzy had his back to that. Doc is going to take a lot of shots because of it. And unlike the Doc, that's his set amount of health. Oh. Doc spotted him. Chintzy just kind of hiding in that train there, gonna take the L on round 6. Not really sure what his plan was. I think he rushed it, took some shots, made it into the objective, and that was as far as his plan went, maybe. If you're just tuning in, this is the Common League Showdown on Rainbow Six Siege. I'm your host, Asher Wiseman. We have a 1v1. Burrito, the captain of G3, challenged THEChintzy, a player for DUBsquad, to a 1v1. The map picks were Fortress and now Cafe. It is match point in favor of G3. Chintzy has to win undefeated from now on if he wants a chance to tie and go into a tie-breaking round. If you missed the first round of the, first map of this game and up until this point, follow us on our Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube at Common League Showdown to see this match uploaded within the next 1 or 2 days. I'll try to get it out as soon as possible. Now back to the match. We did have Chintzy going from Finka to Ying. Looks like he, again, going for that aggressive play, trying to get into the objective, using Finka to facilitate, or excuse me, not Finka, Ying, to facilitate that with those Candelas. Candelas, I think, maybe one of the most underutilized utilities in Rainbow Six Siege on the attacking side. They are so powerful with that, in the fact that you get 3 of them, you are immune to them yourself. They have a 1 to 3 second timer that you get to choose, and they can go through soft objects. And they're blinding. You know, they have, what is it, 4 or 5 flashbangs that pop out. a great utility. Burrito getting ready for what looks like a run out. Has his stim pistol loaded. Going to overheal right as the round starts. We'll see if he can get anything. Does spot THEChintzy and take shots off. THEChintzy ducking is able to. Oh! Chintzy flicks right as we switch over. Gets that nice one-tap headshot. Look at this. Clips him right through the railing. Good shot by Chintzy. And then immediately goes to miss the camera. Excellent. I love it. You can't write this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. It's match point once again. 5-2. Do you think Chintzy could make a comeback? Let me know what you think. I think it's possible. He's showing a different level of aggression. He's adapted. He's changed his sort of pace, so to speak, changing his operators up and trying to bring a new level of play to the table. Burrito is going to run Doc once again in the same objective, maybe trying even that same run out sort of spawn peek. Thinks he has a better shot at the aim this time. Chintzy going to go Ying again. Worked for him once. It'll work for him twice. We'll see how it goes.
Attackers need to find the biohazard container's location.
Burrito getting a quick couple of reinforcements and that barbed wire out just in case he does need to rotate back to objective and stop a attacking take or even retake objective if THEChintzy can get in there. This, I think, is all going to come down. Doesn't even necessarily need to be gun skill that, could be the difference. It's all going to come down to whether or not THEChintzy can time his Candelas correctly. I think if he can do that, maybe just 1 to get in to objective, and then, or 2 even, and then just 1 to slow down or stop a retake from Burrito, I think he could successfully win this round. Doc moving around towards this west bakery door. Doesn't look like he'll catch. May catch THEChintzy. Chintzy pre-firing, head taps right as he comes around the wall. A good round by the Chintzy. Sort of, I don't want to say being given, but that Burrito is, I think, throwing away some of these rounds in this lead, potentially by doing these run out spawn peeks, just trying to get the quick and end the round with a spawn peek. But the Chintzy, you know, with that attacker's advantage, being able to spot him when he's outside, has the ability to pre-fire a corner and know exactly where his opponent is in real time. Even with that Doc overhealed, you know, can't overheal past the headshot. So well done by the Chintzy. He's making a comeback. It's still match point though. 5-3. We could see something different. Burrito has gone Ella. Looks like more of a roaming play. Could still see the runouts though, for sure. Chintzy once again going for Ying. It's working for him. Defending Train Museum now. We're seeing something a little different than the last couple rounds. Burrito is taking dubs on both times that he's defended Train Museum and attack. Actually took picks on that. Gonna reinforce this westernmost middle wall between Train Museum and that adjacent room. Commonly reinforced. Also, a common spot in the common league where a Mira will set up either a single or double Mira play to stop any pushes from the window on that same side, just past that wall. I think you all know what I'm talking about. You've probably seen it before. Burrito looks like he may be going for another spawn peek or just trying to bait a spawn peek so he can find out if Chintzy's on that side. Let's go see if it works. Chintzy gonna be pre-aiming those windows. Not really aiming at a window. Is gonna get spotted by the cam. Burrito just sitting on that window doing a run out. Ooh, Chintzy was ready for him. Gonna take another dub on round 9. Putting in work. He saw the window pop, saw the jump out, and got the good kill. Not much else to say. Props to Chintzy for bringing it back. You know, he's taking advantage of Burrito trying to go for those runouts every round. He's ready for it. He's waiting for it, and he catches him in the act every time. 5-4 match point, guys. Chintzy is bringing it back from a 5-0 deficit. Burrito, you know, maybe cracking under the pressure. He is a captain on G3. I would hope to see, you know, some more strategic plays, but in a 1v1 situation, the pressure can start to mount and build, especially you know, if he knows that he does know, in fact, that he's being live streamed and that this will be uploaded later on, and so maybe he's trying to make it entertaining. However, could be throwing away the round in the process, or the match rather. Chintzy looks like he's going to be going Thatcher instead of Ying, trying to thwart a Lesion. Probably assumes the Lesion Burrito's going to be slowing down his playstyle, doesn't want to let him get any farther along, and so he's going to be slowing down, holding an anchor in the objective, and using those goo mines either as a notification that someone has entered his area of defense, or as a way to funnel and channel the attacker through a certain direction of approach or something like that. So we see there he's going to get notified if Chintzy's on the other side of that wall. But if the Chintzy is able to spot those goo mines, or even just preemptively toss out his EMP grenade, he'll be able to shut that down. And then it will all come to one timing, gun skill, and angles, I think, to decide the winner. Or possibly if the winner of this game, or possibly if the Chintzy can catch this round. I'm going to take out the cam. Probably check for a spawn peek, except I think he feels pretty safe. Taking some damage there from Burrito, who, even though not a run out, still a spawn peek, wants to... Old habits die hard. Checking those cameras. Chintzy still over here on the southern side. Looks like a breach and not a diversion. He wants to go up through wide stairs. Could be a good idea to get into that train museum, that like dining hall adjacent room. I don't remember the call out for that specifically. Taking out that cam though will give his position away in regards to what side of the building he's on. Maybe we'll see a rotate. Yep, rotating now over to red stairs. We see the Lesion goo mine right there. You see it? Yeah. So he could get hit by that. He may not be expecting one to be right in the middle of the hallway. Got the breaching charge out. Ooh, gonna go for a jump out, maybe a diversion, and then back around through. I'm really interested to see what the timing is here. He did, though, just kind of open up an angle to that window, you know, for him and the enemy. Ooh, oh, Burrito getting the one tap. Yeah, that'll happen. He did open up a two-way, you know, kill hole between that window, and Burrito took advantage of it. Was able to peek fire that. I think Chintzy had an EMP out right there, I think is what happened. Anyways, you saw it here first, folks. This has been the Common League Showdown on Rainbow Six Siege. I've been your host, MonsterClown14. To get in on this action, whether to watch or play yourself, follow us on Instagram or Twitter at CL_showdown. If you missed any of this match and want to see how it went down in the beginning to now, subscribe to us on YouTube at Common League Showdown. The victor of this will be announced on Instagram, as well as the game-winning kill congratulatory sort of announcement. Well played to each team from DUBsquad and G3. That being said, thank you for watching.